Hey, what's up everybody? So for the past couple months, I've been receiving a lot of messages asking about Phoenix. Like, hey, what stats do you have on your Phoenix? What's the best way to build Phoenix? What are some teams for Phoenix and all that? So I figured I would make a video combining both the guard review section with the team review section of Phoenix. And I'm going to show both the defensive build and the offensive build and which teams they work the best in, as well as a level 45 build for those who just got Phoenix and are at that high of a level and cannot make some of the overpowered teams but still want to use Phoenix because he is that good. So let's get right into it. I'm going to first show you the low level build of Phoenix. The empowerment, we're going to go with Bomb because it gives 50% more damage, and although it says that it deals fire damage back to itself, that damage is reduced with the Phoenix built-in ability. So there is everything to gain with Bomb and barely nothing to lose. And then stats-wise, speed does work around level 40, so now that it's level 45 and has good bonuses into speed and M attack, you want to make it a speed guard with the endurance imprint. The endurance imprint will allow it to take an extra hit, so Phoenix can attack 2 to 3 more times and then be revived with the Phoenix ability and just keep on going. So that is the way I would build Phoenix at that low of a level. If you are more advanced and you want to run a ground team with Phoenix, then you probably want to reduce the speed down to 60, and then as you level up, put in the points on other stats such as M attack and M defense. So now we're going to move on to the team review section of this video. The first build that I want to show you is a base speed ground build, and it makes use of the circle imprints, which add a lot of power to the team. So the Phoenix that you see here is at base speed. It is not a speed guard, but it makes use, like I said, of the insane power of the circle imprints working together, as well as beefy defensive stats. And you also run a Chorizo with the ground empowerment, so it cuts off a lot of speed from the other teams that are currently present in the game. So on this Chorizo, you want to have the fire imprint. That way it makes best use of the circle of life on the Phoenix and the circle of force on the Ifaraza. And use Ifaraza for a couple different reasons. Number one, it has the burning spike damage, which is definitely very good, as we all know from previous encounters with this guard and previous videos. Another reason you want to use it is because of the Fireland ability. The empowerment, it gives plus 30 total % M attack boost, because you have 3 fires in the team. So you're combining an all-fire team and you're making the best use of it with the circle imprints and the Fireland ability. And on top of that, you have ground, which is going to cut the speed off of a lot of teams in the environment. And then you have Phoenix just to overpower everything. And it gets revived and it just keeps on going. And a lot of stats on the opponent's teams are generally wasted because a lot of people tend to run speed. And if it's not a speed team, then you have a lot of advantage anyways with the circle imprints and all of the empowerments such as ground and fireland. So it's a very well built, consistent team that can take out a lot in the environment. The next build / team I want to show you is the speed variation of Phoenix and its companions. While this team is very good in its own right as a 1000 speed team that can outspeed any other team, it is also very time efficient, obviously. So you could spend 21 stamina in a couple minutes with this team just because of how fast it is. So if you're very time efficient and you want your stamina expended and you just want to like refill coins, you don't want to waste any potential experience, this is the team for you. So the reason why it's 1000 speed is because of Shygon's ability Electrify. It doubles the speed of all allies with the ground body type. So you want to make sure that the whole team has the ground body type. And a cool trick with Phoenix is that if you put the ground imprint on him, he doesn't really have a weakness because fire deals double damage to ground, but with the Phoenix ability, it takes 80% less damage than fire. So it's really cool when you have a core come up against a Phoenix that has the ground empowerment. It will never use the fire move because it just cannot deal enough damage with it, because the Phoenix ability prevents Phoenix from taking so much damage from the fire attack type. So this is a very cool trick with Phoenix and it works well with Shygon. And the third companion is completely up to you. The most popular choice though is Harvester, because you can run Void on Harvester and then you can change the type to ground to benefit off of Shygon's Electrify. Now, another reason why you use Harvester is because the Steel Aura ability. You don't run any dragons in here, you don't run Ifaraza, you don't run Skina, but those two guards, dragons especially, they are extremely popular in PvP, and this ability is like a free snatch steal. You can take their ability and you can use it against them to fully benefit your team. So Harvester is a very good choice, although there are others. This is the most popular one. And you just run 500 speed across the board, and it creates for a very solid team that can put work in. Obviously, there are other builds of Phoenix, but these two teams are the best of the bulk and the best of the speed. So I really hope you found this video helpful and informative. Please share it with those who have questions on Phoenix. And if you enjoyed, leave a comment down below. I read all of them. Thank you very much. Bye.